Welcome back to Legend of Grimrock 2. Today we are exploring the Twig Root forest. First thing we're going to find is a bunch of mushrooms, and in that bag sitting by the sign is actually the mortar and pestle, which is what we use to create potions. In the original Grimrock, in order to make potions, you need to combine the herbs with vials. In this game, you don't have to do that. Just the herbs themselves will get you the potions, and it's a much better process. You have to actually equip it this time, though, but that's not a problem. On a side note, people are enjoying the custom avatars I chose for our characters.
Good.
If you wanted to do that yourself, all you have to do is go to your Documents folder, then to Almost Human, that's the name of the developers, Almost Human Games, and then there's a Portraits folder. The images you want to include have to be 128 by 128 and a .tga file. And that's all you have to do. It's pretty easy and it's very fun. But yeah, people are more interested in the side-flipping twig guy here.
I love him.
Those are the Twig Roots. They mostly just side-flip and swipe at you. They're not really dangerous, but there's quite a number of them in the forest, as you would expect. So you want to be careful that they don't gather around you.
I kind of wish you wouldn't kill them because they just look like they're having so much fun.
Was that a poison spell?
Yeah, I don't know why I gave it to you.
Here, Yoshi, have some grape juice.
Okay. We're gonna feed this to you later, you know that, right?
Who, me? No.
You're the farmer, you eat everything!
Not grape juice. I'm allergic.
You'll eat a mushroom just off the ground.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allergic to those.
If I tell you to.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Hello! Ow, you hit me with a knife. Oh, God. This was the worst mistake of my life.
More fire!
Look at him waddle.
Oh, shit.
You brought his brother. Oh, no, my brother.
He had a brother. I just love the way they stride up to you like, alright, when I get over there, I'm gonna do some serious flipping.
I just love the enemies in this game. Like, the turtles are cool, the fish people are cute, the twig roots are like, woohoo, check me out.
I'm dead.
I hope all the enemies are like that.
We saw the plant boss thing. It wasn't very, fun, I'd say.
That entire time, I was imagining it was just guessing where you are. So every time it would come out from the ground and roar, I'd be like, "Rah!" Oh, that's not where he is. Going back under.
One amusing thing is that mushroom that I stuffed down Jacob's gullet. In the original game, that was actually an alchemy ingredient. Like, it's an alchemy ingredient that you could also eat. So you had to be sure you knew what you wanted to do with it.
Is there a way for if you accidentally eat something that it does, like, negative effects to you?
No, there's nothing you can eat that would do that. Although, there is an herb called mudwort, which we'll see later in the game. You can make a potion just with that literally only poisons you.
Jesus.
What's the benefit to it?
That's it poisons you.
You get poisoned, and then you just kind of live with a horrible life and death.
Can you throw it at somebody and poison them?
Nope, you just drink it and poison yourself.
Cool. Thanks, Grimsock.
We have entered into the Twig Root tunnels. We're not going to be here for too long. This is just one part of a wider area. This is the Undead Crusader. He's going to be a pretty common enemy throughout the game. He's the guy who's weak to electricity.
Well, I guess he's gone. Oh, there you are!
He is one of the enemies that has a sideswipe attack. So, trying to dance around him isn't as viable an option as with other enemies. So it's usually a better option to kind of just lead him down the corridors like this. Get over here.
Come on.
Well, my neck is getting really tired.
Oh, please tell me that you could do like a trapdoor thing. You like... Okay, never mind.
You probably could. You would have to actually lead him all the way across the trapdoor, and then take the stuff off.
Like, you take it off really quickly and he falls, and you just hear, like, the Goofy yell as he falls. Yeah!
What am I doing? I need a torch.
Torches can run out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I remember you said weapons had infinite durability. I didn't know if torches did too.
Torches don't have durability, they just naturally burn out.
Ah. See, who's gonna take this salt shaker?
That was a tattered cloak. That's a piece of clothing. It increases your evasion, but I didn't want to give it to anyone who has negative evasion, like the people who have armor that they're not skilled to use, because then that would just be kind of pointless.
Alright, Jacob, you're gonna eat this cloak, and hopefully it'll make you stronger.
Hopefully. Ooh, treasure.
I don't realize it immediately, but the chest isn't locked.
You try every key and then realize, oh.
It's open, but let me double check.
Oh god, I hear bad stuff. And you found a lizard on a stick.
Lizard in a stick, yeah.
You're eating that.
Who knows how long it's been there? Don't even know if it's cooked.
I just saved 15% on my cholesterol.
And there's another undead guy just hiding out there.
Oh, thank God you freed me, fuck!
So, fun fact, we'd actually attempted to record this video previously. I had done something wrong during editing, and earlier when we were fighting one of the Twig Roots, it just immediately cut to me blowing that guy up, and everyone was really confused.
Yeah, I was like, well, we're here now.
I had actually gone exploring a bit and forgotten that there was a staff in that area where he was hiding, so we gave that to Yoshi. That's his first piece of magical equipment.
I like how you did a side shimmy up those stairs, like, yeah.
You know how hard it is to do that in handcuffs with 4 people?
Thorn likes to live on the dangerous side. I'm sorry, I should say failure of a son.
He's clearly the leader.
Leading from behind.
We went down there to get that key to progress.
Well, Ogre Taint leads from behind.
Ogre Taint just drags us.
He leads from the taint.
Ew.
Ew.
This is an interesting little shrine.
I don't know why, the very first thing I thought of when you entered this room is this would be the most uncomfortable place to masturbate.
Why?
Because you got these giant stone guys just looking at you with glowing blue eyes, like, look away, man, fuck.
This is why your character's named Pubert.
Jacob, you just had a lizard. Calm down. Jesus.
I don't know.
So this is what we use the power gems for. We collect 4 of them, and then we set them on that mantle, and they'll transform into one of the 4 essences of nature. We need all 4 essences of nature in order to get to the final area of the game.
I saw the word fire, and I was like, stand back, guys. I got this.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Damn it.
Bora.
There's another chest. Unfortunately, this one is locked. Alright, I see you.
Oh, you got me. All right. Ow.
Alright, you're doing now. Turn around and count to 10. 1, 2, 3.
I like how the critical was a lower number, like, that 31, whatever, but that 20, holy shit.
When you get a critical, it means you do roughly 3 times as much damage as the attack normally would do. So I just did a really crappy attack, but it got a critical.
Nice. Why can't we just feed the chest to Jacob? Like, he eats it and the contents makes him stronger.
I ain't a chipmunk, I'm just a pubert.
Eventually.
Oh, another cool thing is that Undead Crusader dropped an axe that Ogre Taint is using, which is a much better weapon than just a bone club.
I will never get over these explosions. They are just funny every time.
Well, it's too bad Yoshi's out of magic.
Just give me like 5 minutes.
There we go. Usually don't have to go too far to find some lockpicks. And that's a pretty easy puzzle. Along with that, we get a piece of leather armor.
Ooh, leather pants.
Leather armor is light armor, but you do also need to increase your armor stat, or it will reduce your evasion.
Hey, Ogre Tank, give me your pants.
Yeah, here's some hand-me-downs, Jacob.
They're warm.
Well, you know what else is warm? Fire.
Fire knives.
Damn.
Blue stuff.
I thought that was a rock for a second.
No, that was a frost bomb. The Twig Roots might be immune to frost, but most enemies will actually freeze in place if you use it on them. So I went up exploring that area, but I remember there's this area, and there's a new type of enemy over here, one that drops food, so we'll definitely want that.
I like him. He's hiding. No.
Those guys are called wargs. They're called that because that's what they actually say.
Oh, listen. Whoa.
They're basically lumpy dogs. I think they're the first enemy that we've come across that actually walks in groups.
Jesus.
Not every warg will do that, but pretty often you'll come across just two walking in a pair.
They've got that anglerfish mouth going on.
I was really hoping they would be handcuffed too for some reason.
They're together by choice. They are pack animals. Wargs can be very dangerous. These are just the baby versions, but there's a later version, which is incredibly fast. Both the babies and the adults have a high chance of injuring you. If you looked on our stat screen, you would see like the individual body parts. If you get injured, that part will be unusable. You'll have to use a healing potion or a healing crystal, and that will reduce your abilities in some way. Like, for example, if your feet were to be injured, your carry weight would be reduced and you'd get slowed down. So be very cautious. I increased Yoshi's concentration because he needs that in order to use the Whitewood staff. Concentration also includes a couple of other things, including that light spell, which we'll eventually want.
Fire!
Doggy!
Oh. Alright, it's time to feed Jacob everything we have.
Eventually.
Are you just gonna pack my pockets with steaks and then have me eat them all at the same time?
Oh, we have to eat too. Look at me, I'm fucking low.
I am going to be stuffing you plenty, Jacob.
I literally grow because of food, guys. I think I need it more.
I'm keeping in mind that later on in the game, there is actually an amulet you wear that increases the amount of experience you gain.
Oh my god.
I am stuffing you a good bit, but...
I gain like 3 levels per turnip.
But until we get that amulet, I am being relatively cautious. But anytime you get that close and you haven't passed over, I'm just like, fuck it, eat more, eat more.
I need one more grape, guys. Give me your grapes.
It's not that kind of island, I think.
Have a mushroom.
Abora!
I put a point into critical because that's just going to kill things even faster. In most cases, there's no real reason to destroy those dead twigs. But that's where the twig roots come from, and I'm angry.
So you said that ratlings gain a random stat every time they level up. Is that in addition to the one you get to choose?
No, the one you get to choose are skills. Stats are like strength and dexterity.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, in the original game, were you able to have up to 4 characters, or...?
Yeah. And the game was made that way.
Okay, was there a reason why they all walked together in that one?
It's sort of the same setup. It's 4 prisoners who have been sent basically to die in this mountain. But if you are able to go all the way down to the bottom and clear it out, then you basically get your freedom. Grimrock 2, I think, is made sort of with the same setup, like, you're prisoners from that same kingdom. It's just, at the end of Grimrock 1, the mountain is gone, so you can't really send them there anymore.
I'm hoping for the third game that it's just 4 people who have really good choreography.
That was actually a sign to tell us where a hidden treasure chest is.
Digging.
Much later in the game, we get a piece of paper that actually sort of translates what that sign said. It's actually directions. But I couldn't be asked to wait. Mostly because I get a steel armband, which increases Ogre Taint's strength. Anything having to do with strength goes into Ogre Taint.
World's strongest taint.
I'm glad there wasn't a Twig Root there, because I could not see it. Eh.
This is a pretty big level.
Most areas are.
Well, it is a forest.
Yeah. Now we're going to gain headway into the Twig Root tunnels proper. You'll notice my torch is now going out.
It's alright, we got fire. We always have fire.
And it's gone.
Just light the tunnel on fire. I mean, that solves all your problems.
Do you think I won't?
No, not really.
Well, you're right, I'm not.
Luckily, I'm stocked up.
Is that like a croissant? Or a Crunchwrap Supreme?
It was just bread.
Oh.
Just one Crunchwrap Supreme on this deserted island. I say deserted, but I mean, you know, of just us.
Deserted with 2 S's.
And a Taco Bell. Somewhere. When are we gonna get to that secret Taco Bell level?
Oh, hello.
Whoa!
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a mod.
The taco mod?
That guy right there was the island master himself.
Oh.
He's gonna check up on us personally a couple times.
You still handcuffed? Good.
Whoa!
Meet the Ratlings.
Brothers! No, my brother!
They ain't happy to see you.
Jacob, quick, talk to them, then eat them.
You like cheese? I like cheese. I like a lot of shit. I ate this Crunchwrap.
Ratlings in this game are more or less pirates. This guy mostly uses knives. And so does his friend.
Guys want a quesarito?
Fuck, there's 2 of them?
Yeah, oh, there's plenty of them. You're rarely ever gonna see one Ratling by himself. And I backed myself in a corner. Whatever. They're not too hard, but they can be dangerous, especially this guy. Because he can attack you twice in a row. And very quickly.
That's right, Ogre Tank, just keep soaking up all the hits. You're the strength guy after all. Oh fuck, he's about to die.
God, our health are so low. Fuck you.
Remember, I'm the failure of a son here.
So you stay behind and take no damage.
Yeah. Until you die.
Oh fuck.
Which luckily doesn't happen. At least not yet.
Is there... Oh wait, never mind. I was about to ask if there's permadeath, but I remember you revive every one of those crystals.
Right.
Is there permadeath on harder difficulties?
No.
Well, that'd be cool.
There's really only permadeath if you're playing single player.
Ah.
Speaking of which, expanding on Yoshi's question of the first Grimrock used for players, when you beat the game and you did something specific, you would actually be able to unlock a single player mode. Highwang, who did a single player LP of Grimrock 2, he was actually considering doing that run, which is a little harder. The game compensates somewhat, allows you to move much faster, but you're still doing everything just one person.
Well.
Oh, there's no more Ratlings. There's a gate. All right, Jacob, eat the gate. Okay.
There's no turning back.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
there's only moving forward.
Well, we gotta jump.
I could just break my legs jumping down there. But there is a switch on the wall.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there. Oh, that's clever.
But if we take a step, wouldn't we all just fall with the weight? Yeah, like that.
That was a great scream.
I do enjoy the falling scream in this game. Now, if you come across a trapdoor, it's usually worth taking it. A lot of times there's going to be something down there. Usually that's where a secret's going to be. For example, that sign is basically telling us there's something behind that wind gate. We just need to find the button that turns it off. Which is right there.
Did we just take a nap? Just right there in the dungeon?
Yeah.
I think we all fell and then had a concussion and just woke up like that.
Somehow feeling better.
Yeah.
I don't know what that noise means, but it makes me happy.
It means you found a secret.
That makes me happy.
That's why it says secret found. How am I going to misuse those bombs? There are ways. You can hear the wargs just off to the side.
They sound like spiders.
Oh, we haven't met the spiders yet.
Oh, no.
Battle.
This is a pretty cool secret. You're given 4 little slots in the wall, and just a sign with just one word. Basically, you have to figure out what item to put in there. Battle, of course, is a weapon, famine is food, cold is a piece of clothing, and disease is just some medicine.
And if you don't have any, you have to go back and find some?
Well, it's not a requirement, it's a secret. But if you wanted it, then yeah, you would. For our trouble, we get a potion of willpower, which increases Cricket Dazzler's magic. We also get a Spider Silk Cloak, which reduces your strength but increases your evasion. It's mostly something that you don't want to hang on to for the whole game. But Pubert isn't going to be a person who's going to be carrying too much, so I'm not too worried about that. His weapon focuses on dexterity, so I'm not worried about strength.
I thought you said he's not going to be a person who's going to be caring very much. To be fair, he probably isn't.
He's just a fat fucker.
Hey. Fat rat.
Frat.
Rat boy. I'm an entire fraternity. Kill me.
There's a lot of bullets around here. What a waste. That's all that's in here, too. Like, I feel like there's got to be a button on the wall or something. Nope, it's just bullets.
You know, for our imaginary gun.
Well, okay.
Anybody?
This game instills in you the need to check every wall.
Kind of like that in games where, ooh, where could the secrets possibly be? Ugh.
Or you could just be obsessive, like, did I check this wall? No, let me check 3 more times just to make sure.
Oh my god, yeah. I like it when a game makes you do it, I just don't like doing it.
I like when the game gives me the option, but I hate actually doing the option.
But the next part, we're going to explore the rest of these tunnels and figure out where they lead.
Awesome.
The answer, of course, is to treasure and wonders. And a lot more rats.